Did the Knights Templar worship the devil? Many believe that they were not devil worshippers, but were framed. The Knights Templar, a medieval Christian military order, has been the subject of fascination and myth for centuries. Among the most compelling and controversial of these myths is the allegation that the Templars were involved in devil worship and heretical practices. This narrative has its roots in the circumstances of the Templars' downfall and has been perpetuated through literature, folklore, and popular culture. This allegation has persisted for centuries, with various theories and accounts attempting to uncover the truth behind these mysterious medieval knights. The poor fellow soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, commonly known as the Knights Templar, were founded in 1119. Hugues de Payens, a French knight, founded the order along with 8 other knights with the initial goal of safeguarding Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. The Templars quickly gained the favor of the Church and European monarchs, receiving endowments and privileges that allowed them to become one of the wealthiest and most powerful military orders of the Middle Ages. They developed a network of fortifications across Europe and the Middle East, engaged in military campaigns during the Crusades, and formed an early banking system. The Templars were unique as they took monastic vows and lived as monks, yet they were also fierce warriors dedicated to the defense of the Christian territories in the East. At their peak, they had between 15,000 and 20,000 members. The Templars established a prosperous network of banks and gained significant power and wealth. They were skilled warriors feared by Muslim armies. When the Templars grew in power and wealth, rumors began to circulate that they were corrupt and had strayed from their original purpose. The most notorious rumor about the Templars is their alleged worship of a figure called Baphomet. This supposed deity has been described in various ways, often as a disembodied head or a demonic figure, and is central to the claims of the Templars' heresy. Despite their reputation as formidable warriors, the Knights Templar order faced a significant setback in their mission to safeguard the Holy Lands. As history unfolded, it became evident that all of the Crusader states succumbed to the relentless advances of Muslim armies. This series of unfortunate events not only dealt a devastating blow to the Christian presence in these sacred territories, but also raised questions about the effectiveness and commitment of the renowned knights. The loss of Jerusalem, which held immense spiritual significance for Christians worldwide, was particularly distressing. The city's capture by Salah ad-Din's forces in 1187 marked a turning point in history. It shattered Western Christendom's perception of invincibility and sent shockwaves throughout Europe. As other Crusaders lost battles in Palestine and Syria, whether at Hattin or Acre, observers to seriously question why the Knights Templar were needed as they had failed at their mission. The Templars relocated to Cyprus, though they retained much of their wealth through banking operations that generated profits. The order's banking operations had a long history of conflict with European kings, especially King Philip IV of France. Philip was particularly incensed when the Templars refused to lend him money, and he requested that Pope Clement V excommunicate them. When the Pope refused his request, Philip became desperate and ordered the arrest and execution of hundreds of French Templars on Friday, October 13, 1307, an event which led to the downfall of their order. This incident also caused superstition around the date Friday the 13th, leading many people to believe it is cursed or unlucky. Under pressure from King Philip, Pope Clement V issued the papal bull Vox in Excelso in 1312, which dissolved the order. Accounts from the trials of the Templars, which are now known to have been conducted under extreme duress and torture, include confessions of initiates being forced to spit on the cross, deny Christ, and engage in obscene kissing. The idol of Baphomet is often mentioned in these confessions, with Templars reportedly worshipping it as a source of fertility and wealth or as a representation of the devil. Other charges included homosexual practices and the worship of cats. The public's fury, stoked by misinformation about the Templars' supposed wrongdoings, grew as these trials went on, but it soon became clear that their doom was predetermined even before they entered the courtroom. After being found guilty without a fair trial or due process, several members were executed with brutality and killed like other criminals. The Templar order came to an official end in 1314, when Jacques de Molay, the final Grand Master, was executed by burning at the stake. When European monarchs seized their property, took control of it, or merged it with other orders, the Templars' activities essentially came to an end. According to historical analysis, King Philip IV invented the charges of heresy and worship of the devil in order to undermine the Templars' influence and pay off his debts to them. The confessions extracted under torture were inconsistent and lacked credibility. According to contemporary scholars, the trial was a miscarriage of justice because the king's desire to eliminate the Templars as a political and economic force predetermined the outcome. Additionally, the broader context of political and religious power struggles of the time contributed to the propagation of these rumors. Despite the order's dissolution, the myth of the Templars' devil worship persisted, woven into the fabric of various conspiracy theories and tales of lost treasure. They have been linked to a myriad of secret societies and are often depicted in popular culture as guardians of ancient and mystical knowledge. Numerous occult groups have adopted Baphomet, and he appears in countless cultural references. This fascination reflects the enduring power of the Templars in the popular imagination. The dramatic fall of the powerful Templars still fascinates people today. Their legend lives on in fictional works like Ivanhoe and the Da Vinci Code. They are remembered as the ultimate warrior monks, and for their mysterious rituals and downfall. The rumors of the Knights Templars' worship of Baphomet and engagement in devil worship rituals are a blend of medieval propaganda, misunderstanding, and myth-making. These tales have shaped the Templars' mythology and added to it, but there is no solid historical basis for them. Despite these rumors, the legacy of the Templars continues to serve as a testament to the complexity of history and the potency of myth. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel. This will allow us to make more videos.